Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is a Python tutorial. We're basically going in more in depth into lists using for loops. So this is my list that I've created. Lower body, these are all exercises you do at the gym. And in this channel, we don't take any days off. We're always getting after it, trying to build those legs. So I'm basically going to build a workout kind of with a list. So I'm going to run this list and I'm going to create a for loop. So we do for exercises. So exercises is a new variable we're calling, and we're going to say in lower body, use a colon, and we're going to say print exercises. And it's basically what's going to go on is Python's going to go through our list, and every time it hits one of the items in our list, it's going to print it out. So as you see, we get squats, front squats, sissy squats, Jefferson squats, and leg extensions. So since we're building a workout, we can actually tell our user what we want. So I want to do 3 sets of 10 for each of these exercises. So we're going to create an F string. So get everything set up. So I'm going to do exercises.title. I'm going to include my brackets, and so it's basically yeah. So I'm going to say 3 sets of 10 reps. And I'm going to create a new line so it's easy to read. So let's see. Perfect. So we have squats, 3 sets of 10 reps, front squats, 3 sets of 10 reps. Awesome. So I think just one more thing we need to add is tell our user when the workout's done. Whoops, I don't want to get rid of that. I just want to hit enter. So I'm going to say print, you are done with this workout. Good job. Awesome. And when we run this, you're done with this workout. Good job. But if I were to indent this, Python would think it was part of the for loop, and we'd get some weird looking result. So basically, you'd say you're done with this workout. Good job. Then you'd have front squats, 3 sets of 10, and that's not what we wanted. So when you take away the indent, you're basically ending that for loop, and then Python moves on to the next line. So it goes through this 5 times. Then after it's done going through that 5 times, it goes to the next line, and it gives us this result. So you can also use for loops to basically make a list of numbers. So here I'll show you. So num equals list range. Then we're going to put like the range of numbers we want. So oops, I need a number 1 through 6, and we're going to say print num, and it's going to give us our list 1 through 5. So the thing about Python is that basically you only get, so the 6 is where it stops. So you're getting 1 through 5. So it starts with the number you want it to start with, and it ends with this second, argument. So here I'll show you another list. So let's do even numbers. So let's print out all the even num. Hopefully this will make a little bit more sense. So let's go num equals list, and we're going to go range. We're going to go 2 through 11. Then we're going to just print only the even numbers. So we can add this extra argument, and we're going to say print even num. So what's going to, I'll explain just in a second. So yeah, perfect. So we get 2, 4, 6, 8. So in this example, the range function starts with the value 2 and adds 2 to each value. It adds 2 repeatedly until it reaches or passes the end of the value. So you can create almost any set of numbers you want using this range function. So here, let's take another example. So let's say we want to create a list of 10 square numbers. So that is the square root of each integer from 1 through 10. And Python uses 2 asterisks to represent exponents. So let's go square equal brackets. And we start with an empty list, and we're going to move on to step 2, and we're basically going to tell Python to loop through each value 1 through 10. So for value, if I can spell value right, in range 1 through 11, and we're going to create our colon, and we're going to say squares dot append. Append basically just means like kind of add, and we're going to say value, and we're going to find our action, square 2, perfect, and we're going to break this for loop, and we're going to say print squares. Hopefully I spelled squares right. Hold on, just make sure. Not the best speller, but awesome. Yeah, it gives us, so it goes through our range. So the square root of 1 is 1, square root of 2 is 4, square root of 3 is 9, and we go all the way up to 10, and the square root of 10 is 100. Perfect, so it works. So basically, what's going on here is that the code does the same work as what it was doing previously in these examples. There's many approaches you can do. This was a little bit cleaner. There's like another example that I can show you. So square, so we can create a variable, square equals value square 2, or not square 2, asterisk 2. That's what I wanted to do, is square. But then we can do squares append. Whoops, it's gonna break. I did everything wrong. Not everything, but made a little boo-boo. So squares dot append squares. I think this will be right. Oh no, I want this to square because I want a new variable. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, it worked. So you get the idea. Lists, there's a lot you can do with them. There's basically, you got to remember to indent and understand the styles that go with it. So in summary, you basically learned how to hopefully efficiently use elements in a list and work through a list using a for loop, and how Python uses indentation to structure a program. Once again, if this video helped, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And if there's something I missed or didn't explain very well, leave a comment. I'm learning as well. And until next time, I wish you the best.